Welcome to Madeira and my overall travel guide of all the things to see when you're in this beautiful island. Hello, my name is Zoe and I have recently been to Madeira. Very lucky because I was a tourist, I guess, but I was with my sister-in-law who is from Madeira. So I got to experience a lot more than perhaps the other tourists would, but I found some fabulous places and I'm going to share them all with you here. So let's start in the capital of Funchal and with a nice walk along the seafront. We'll head up to Old Town and visit the fort, and then we'll go on to the Old Town centre and all the lovely cobblestone streets. This area is just full of lovely little colourful shops, and all the doorways have been painted by local artists. Into the main part of Funchal and the cathedral, which is absolutely stunning. And make sure when you're in this area you go and try some of the local foods. You can take the cable car up to Monte de Palace, the most beautiful tropical gardens I think I've ever seen. And if you're up for some adventure, come down by toboggan chair. Much more to Madeira than just the capital of Funchal, and we're going to explore much more further afield, starting with the Botanical Gardens of Madeira. You would have seen pictures of this, the beautiful tapestry of flowers they have in the centre of the gardens, and you also have the most wonderful views over the city. Câmara de Lobos, a beautiful fishing town and a great stop for lunch and a walk around. Machico. Here you'll find lots of surfers. It's a beautiful place to come and spend a day. If you're looking for one of the white beaches, this is where you'll find one. Canical is a lovely little town and it has a whaling museum here which is really detailed and really interesting. Maybe a little bit graphic in places, but definitely a good stop. And then you can walk along the beach in Canical and it's got a very local feel to it. You've got all the locals playing games. Canical, if you drive up the road, up the mountain, you've got some great viewing points. And further afield, you've got the most stunning views ever. Next we come to Ponto de Sao Lourenco. This is a very popular spot for hiking. Even if you're not hiking, it's still worth coming and having a look at this lookout. It's stunning. Which then brings us to Pico de Arieiro. This is the third highest peak in Madeira, and from here you can walk on to the highest peak. It's cold up here and cloudy, but it's definitely the best views you'll get in Madeira. Parque Tematico. This park has a few attractions, including a boating lake, a farm, and it has a train ride that goes around giving you a historical lesson on Madeira. However, you really come here for the traditional village and to see the traditional houses of Madeira and their way of life, from baking bread to local crafts. Faial. This is great to come and have a view of the old fort and to go to the glass walkways that go right over the cliff edges, and this is a free walkway. On to the Valley of the Nuns. This is a quaint town in the valley, full of souvenir shops and a beautiful church, which also has some old baths next to the cemetery. But then you drive to the top of the valley and look all the way down. The views are breathtaking. Cruz, another great place to come and visit for its beaches and its beautiful town. Looking for a sandy beach, you've got Ribiera Brava. You can also take a walk up the hill to the old lighthouse and get great views over the ocean and this quaint little town. While you're driving around, make sure you stop at one of the traditional poncha bars. Grab yourself a poncha drink and some monkey nuts and do what the locals do and throw the shells all over the floor. We come to Porto Moniz, famous for its natural pools. You have the main pool area where you have sunbeds and lounges, but if you walk up the promenade you'll come to another natural pool area that has remained natural, and you'll be swimming along the craggy volcanic rocks. It's absolutely beautiful. And close to here you have Seixal, a small little town, beautiful beaches and its own natural pool. we come to my favourite town, Santo Da Serra. It's such a charming little town with a beautiful church and cemetery. The church is just full of the most beautiful tiling I've seen in any church. And what's lovely about this town is it has a beautiful park next to it where you can just wander around, and it's very popular for wedding photography. When you're in Madeira, ensure you go out for a night to a traditional show, enjoy some great food and join in dancing with the locals. It's a magical evening. Our final place is Cristo. This is Madeira's Christ the Redeemer, perched high on the top of a cliff facing out to sea. And from here you can take a beautiful walk down the stairs up to the cliff edge. Stunning, not to be missed. And there you have it. Isn't Madeira an absolutely beautiful island with so much to see and do? That will bring me to the end of my Madeira vlogs. Oh, I had a marvellous time. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my tour around Madeira, and I hope to go back again soon. Until our next adventure, I'll see you all soon. Ciao!